Hello.
Hello.
All right, well, let's jump right into it. What happened last time?
I died.
Kill the dragon.
We completed Party Island.
Argon.
Cannot hear you, Ajax. Ajax.
Yeah, probably.
You're
My
mute
bad.
now. Nope.
Try exiting and re-entering.
All right. So yeah, you more or less defeated the dragon that was at the center of Indigo's Island's problems. You guys had some celebrations afterwards, got some tats, and there was a little bit of tension in the air after someone came back from the dead and had a little bit of a realization.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have no idea what tension you're talking.
By the way, our max HPs went back down to 72, yeah? Or back down to their normal bits, because they were boosted by something.
They should be -5 with anyone that had 8 on them.
That's what it was.
So everyone has had their party mix going on. The dawn has come. You guys have forged a new alliance, and everyone is making their way back to the Ultros.
Walking fast.
Go, when you're following these people along, this intimidating sight greets you.
Oof, that's a big boat. How late after in the morning did we get here?
Probably about noon you guys got here.
Am I still hungover or wrecked?
Probably.
Give me a con check. See how well you're recovering. Oh yeah, you're good.
I just needed some water.
Oh, how are the kids doing?
Kids are doing fine. All the usual people are out on deck getting some sun. You see the little scalings that are busy snoozing in the sun. There's droplets of water on the deck in the shape of their footprints. Looks like they just got done doing a swim.
How's Bullbug doing?
Bullbug looks like he's messing with one of the lifeboats over here.
Bullbug's large and ours is medium.
Bullbug is a minotaur amongst minotaur.
I'm a small bovine.
Oh, welcome back, Miss Saidi. You have a new addition?
Yes, that is Chorus. if Percy's vision is correct, and it always is, he's another member of the Chosen.
Always, my queen, she says teasingly, bumping your shoulder.
She just scoops her into a hug.
Oh, I'm sure Bulldog would be very happy to have another friend aboard the ship. And this guy, let's see, do I have his picture? Pretty sure I do.
You did.
This guy approaches you, Ko, and extends his hand out to shake your hand. You know that his attire is very not of Mytros. You know that by his dialect and his way of clothing, he is Arisian, a country that Mytro isn't exactly on friendly terms with.
I'll shake his hand. I dig the getup you got there.
Oh, they are just my traditional monk robes. Nothing so impressive as the armor everybody else here wears.
Yeah, but sometimes simple has its own appeal.
I like the way you think, sir. Bulbug, look, new friend. Huh? You see this like hulking minotaur that's like just like your size, except this dude's even bulkier. You can tell that, you know, he's not exactly as mentally developed as yourself. Oh! He comes up to you and like tries to like hook one of your horns with his own, sort of like a little like equivalent of a brofist between minotaurs. Ooh, friend.
I lean over to the party. What the hell's wrong with this guy?
That's just how he is.
He raises up his pinky at this and just wiggles it in your face. Cold. He looks over at him. He starts like poking your chest and your arms. Muscle. Puffy. Chorus. Cocoa Puffs. Yes, you.
And he
Wait.
just burst out laughing.
Wait, what?
And now I'm hungry again. I just
All right, beefsteak. It's chorus. Cal looks like
Go.
me.
He tries to hug you.
No.
Bulldog.
Bulbug, you're my new best friend.
What?
Bulldog, give Chorus some breathing room. He's just gotten here.
And
It's a little overwhelming.
You breathe fine. You're not going limp in arms like other smokers.
Bulldog, what did I tell you about personal space? Personal space is good. Let him have some.
Oh yes, leave room for Mytros. That's what you tell me.
Exactly, yes.
Mytros would be medium creature. So Bulbug stand right here.
Very good. Thank you, Bulldog.
yeah, thanks, Bulbug.
He's doing so well. I love him.
See, this little boxy here, 5 feet. That's how big he is.
They go up so fast.
She gives him a thumbs up.
Yo, people. Where are we heading off to next? I'm getting sunburn, even though I technically don't need to really worry about that crap.
Do you just enjoy the thrill of flying?
Yeah? Do you not? Oh, yeah, you can't.
Yeah, I can't fly, so I don't know what this, Looks like fun, I'm not gonna lie.
Why don't you go below deck if you're worried about sunburn?
I can't fly very good down there.
But you still can fly.
Who the hell is the guy floating around?
That would be Pancreas.
What up, beef boy?
Uh,
Hey, Pancreas, how you doing?
Your name is Pancreas?
Pancreas, not... No E's in it. No vowels.
What is Pancreas?
Alright. Are we gonna do this, Cocoa Puffs? We can do this all day.
I mean, I didn't ask him in character, but sure.
Yes, it is Pancreas.
Yeah, but what is he?
Oh, he's an Oread, so he's a type of nymph.
Oh, so he's a very active Pancreas.
Yes.
Wait, can I do this? He just kind of nods at Organon before running towards Pancreas and then attempting to grapple him.
Whoa! Really? Really? You gonna do this to me? Ah, shit. Gotta look up his stats.
Are you just trying to grab on so you can fly around with you on his back?
Let's see if this works.
Alright, special to... Okay, no, he doesn't. Oh, let's roll it. Yeah, no, he totally grappled. Oh, dude. Come on, dude. Off.
We're going for a flight. Anyway, I'm just going to lift off if possible.
Wait a minute. Who's helping you fly? I'm calling shenanigans right now.
Ah,
So, this is what you're supposed to do, huh?
Oh, 100%. We do this on a regular basis. This is our thing.
I mean, the sailing does take a while, so they do get bored.
Extremely. You have any
They
sea
play-
shanties I've came up with?
Heidi's going to go find the captain and let them know that well, where are we going next?
We're going back to Mytros, I think.
Well, we
Then
can
I
either
think
go to the
I'm sure-
next island, or we can take the star medal to Vulcan.
Let's go see Vulcan.
She'll get the ship on the way to the forge.
Yes, we could do with some supplies, Miss Heidi, so it's probably best we head back there. Heidi!
Yes.
Alright. This is my first parent-teacher conference. We got some problems here.
What happened?
Seems like Mr. Tricks likes spitting water in some young lady's face. Living up to his name, I can't have that.
He's only playing, I'm sure.
Well, the little miss has a little bit of a temper on him, and he doesn't know when to quit.
Oh. I'll have a talk with him.
Yeah, he don't listen to me. Nothing new there.
Oh, did we introduce father to son.
I'm too busy watching this aerial grab out between these two.
Argonon did mention that he had a son to him.
Yeah, when Argonon went back to the boat the first time.
Oh boy, that's him, huh?
Yep, that's Chorus.
Get him like it. Grab the ankles.
Yeah, so like, are there any limitations to this whole flying thing? Because this is fucking great.
If it's a spell, I believe it wears out after a while.
Define a while.
10 minutes.
Okay, noted. I'll keep that to memory next time I want to fly around if I ever get the opportunity again.
I'm just gonna park myself on the ground here, chump. Yep,
What?
that's right.
Just gonna. All right, I'll let you go.
But now you're just two guys hugging on a boat.
Yeah. Look, we've been through a lot. I harassed him, he harasses me. We go back and forth. We go way back.
To the tournament.
I don't know that the tournament is way back.
It was way back in my mind, considering we've done a lot. You know, when so much happens, like in our day-to-day business, you know, that feels like ages ago.
It was roughly about 2 or 3 weeks.
It feels like ages ago.
Hey, Koas, right?
Yeah, who are you?
The name.
Meet you, I guess. I'll just put my hand out to shake his hand.
He'll tentatively shake your hand and wait until you're done shaking it to introduce himself. Name's Pythor. You've probably heard of me.
Damn you for putting me in emotional scenes back to back. I'm gonna look like such a drama queen. I throw his hand away and I don't want to. I throw his hand away. I have nothing to say to you.
All right, I get that.
Walk over here by Ajax and his buddy.
Like his.
It's okay.
I mean, I'd take Ajax with me because I don't want him to be corrupted by Pythor either.
Oh, okay.
Probably good choice.
You just scoop him up one-armed, carry him like a billboard sign.
I'm taking my Ajax.
Okay, I don't weigh much.
I'm taking my Ajax and going home.
Heidi pats him on the arm. It's okay.
Okay, but we gotta talk at some point, so just grab a drink, whatever makes things easier for you, and we got some things to talk about, alright?
Yeah, it'd be easier if your mook ass will stay away from me.
My what?
Your mook ass.
What's a mook?
See? Can't even accept that.
Doesn't even
Look.
know.
Look, I don't know what these hip new slang terms you kids are coming up with these days, alright?
Well, I mean, you have enough of them from what I hear to hear all the lingo all day.
Yeah, I probably do, but I haven't met most of them.
I turn around and act like I'm tying my shoelaces, but I'm wearing greaves.
Oh god, is he pretending to tie his shoes? Oh god.
So, like, do you get nauseous from flight, though? Because if I just, like, drink, you know, I typically drink a lot, and I fly, would that make me, you know, a little queasy?
If you're not used to it, definitely.
Okay, you know, just these are all questions that are popping to mind.
You see this big, beefy centaur that's kind of like sidestepping, like you guys are like already out at sea, but you guys haven't started quite moving yet. Carrying a mug. Welcome, my fellow the fuck is this guy?
Shit.
Are you asking that as a serious question?
Yeah, okay. You see, This guy speaks in complete sentences, and that guy doesn't. So I wonder if he was the same thing or not.
Well, he tries to speak complete sentences anyways.
It's amazing what you can do when you pick up a book once in a while.
Books.
Book. You don't need book. You, my friend, he just like shoves this mug in your face. You just need to drink.
No, I was thinking the
Folon.
same thing.
Folon.
What?
She flies over and lands on him.
It's noon, okay? I waited. I'm not exactly day drinking anymore, all right? This is afternoon drinking. That's perfectly allowable.
The afternoon's still the day.
She leans over and smells his breath.
Yeah, it's definitely wine flavored.
And how much noon drinking have you done already?
Like 2?
Also, how long has it been noon?
2 what?
Barrel,
2 cups?
bottles,
2 bottles?
Look, these fancy units of measurement confound me. I just go with the flow.
Look, Folon. The faster you drink, the faster this ship runs out of wine.
Hey, we can't have that.
But the taste,
I know.
and
I'm proud of your progress.
No. You don't understand. When you guys came back, I heard about what the locals were doing. I went on an adventure.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Got me some of them berries, and I mixed it with my wine.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy!
Hell yeah.
Have you considered that making that your profession?
What's that?
It's a job.
I don't want a job. I just want to experiment with drinking stuff.
Folon, where are you going to get your funds from? I'm not going to support your drinking habits.
Fun for what? You just go find some ingredients and you mash them and you got your drink.
Mm-hmm.
He's not
Oh,
wrong.
I know there's some fermentation in there somewhere.
That fucking economy bullshit. Aw. Great, you're sobering me up. Thanks. I hope you're happy.
I am.
Buzzkill.
So, I just casually walk up, grab him by the shoulder, and just start talking to him about my business plan, and that he's now going to be our new master.
Who was that to?
What, the centaur.
Okay.
You have to reach way up to grab him by the shoulder, I expect.
Don't worry about the logistics of me doing this. We just start talking.
Okay, so I put the stuff in the bottle and I can drink whatever, right?
As long as you make more than you drink.
That's a challenge. I'll rise to that challenge. Wait, when is it going to be starting?
Whenever we're done with killing gods.
Although, I'm sure we could get the things if you wanted to just do small experiments here.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm sure we can find some time in between, killing the gods, and
It's 3 days every voyage.
Look, I'm sure we can find the time.
3 days is so long. She just flies off.
Let's see. Get her image out. When ID flies off chorus, you see this very elegant woman come up to you. You can tell just by her head ornaments and the extra fin-type appendages coming off of her arm. This is also Nymph, and she introduces herself as Versi, the Oracle.
It's nice to meet you.
Chorus.
Yes?
Are you still carrying me?
I put you down. I need to get the drink from the centaur.
Okay.
I foresaw them finding you in that maze. I'm happy that you made it to us.
It was a real sticky situation in there. Thank you for sending them.
You know of who I am, yes?
I heard stories.
They are correct. I have foreseen you as part of the Chosen. You are destined to right a great wrong that has been done to the man that you are currently refusing to speak to. I will not deny he's done quite a few negligent things on his part, but I urge you to heed his counsel and speak with him, for his troubles are your ultimate destiny. And when you go visit Vulcan, he will help make that destiny fully realized and aid you with a specific tool to get the job done.
I mean, unless Vulcan's going to build me a family therapist, I don't know how it's going to work out between me and him.
Oh, what was... She holds her hands apart and she uses minor illusion to do her best to replicate this little square thing. It looks like a napkin.
I'm going to stand there staring at it silently, but not knowing what the hell that means.
I love that picture.
Oh, here we go again. I freaking love this.
God damn it.
It needs to exist. I'm telling you. It's got a compass.
No, it does not.
It's got a compass. How can you not want that?
What?
How would you build that thing?
What the hell is this?
I'll tell you what it is. And Parker comes up with like his little glasses on and like finger raised matter of factly. This is a rod that is designed to beat all kinds of ass in every type of direction. And if you don't think you've gotten every direction planned out, that's what the compass is for, so you can continue to beat ass in the correct direction. You got your battle axe, you got your hammer with fists at the end, so you can punch while you hit something. You have an arrow for poking stuff and pushing people off of ledges. You got a flaming sword, you got a sprinkler for whenever, you pass like a lawn and it's like really dry.
Piper, I think that was supposed to be a grappling hook.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out.
There's EQ like add in like a little sprinkler to that too. I really like the sprinkler idea. Grappling hook too, yeah. And you get to pick which one you want by pushing these buttons on there.
I have a question. How is the sword on fire?
Magic, duh.
True.
Is the sword supposed to be on fire while it's stored?
Okay, these aren't things for me to figure out. That's for Dad to figure out. That's his expertise. But it can get on fire.
Doesn't even have chainsaw earrings.
The hell's a chainsaw?
You don't understand me! I'm going right. I'm not making an ass out of myself as a random person.
Maybe it's a saw attached to a chain? And you swing it? It'd be pretty nasty, actually.
Well, I guess it's just gonna like whisper like quietly to chorus. It's kind of like
Perhaps.
Oh, go ahead.
I said perhaps it's a saw forged by the ocean, so it's a seesaw.
Can we throw him overboard?
It's literally a chain at you with a blade on it, and you stand on one end of a tree, and the guy stands on the opposite end, and you just pull it back and forth until you cut the tree down. See? Chainsaw.
He's not wrong.
Sounds like too much work. Like, I just want something you could, like, push a button and bam, it's there.
Oh, you're still here?
Yes. I will be here, mister. Little man.
And I turn my head away from him.
But yeah, Chorus. I'm not sure what the I don't know your relationship with this. I mean, is he just standing like right behind me?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna walk over here. There you go. Yeah, just he's made a lot of improvements since the first time I met him, because I was a bit taken back myself. I mean, I'm a party man myself, you know me, but he was a lot, and he smelled like beef and cheese and cheesy puffs at times, most of the cheesy puff parts. Cheese curls, no, that's what it was.
Cheese potatoes.
Cheese potatoes, cheesy potatoes. Thank you.
Cheese potatoes where?
No.
No.
I heard them. They're somewhere on the ship.
But yeah, I would say just like, even if you don't want to have the conversation, you probably should still have the conversation, even if it's just for your own benefit, not necessarily his. Like, don't just do whatever you feel like is best for you. And if you feel like this is maybe holding you back, anything that you dealt with, now is the time.
I have to think about it. It's kind of very suddenly. This all just happened within a couple of days, and I don't even know how to handle it right now.
You're telling me. I had that exact same reaction when I showed up. They all saw me as the shifty satyr.
Where is that little troublemaker?
Who?
Tricks!
Oh, cool. She wasn't talking about me.
You would have seen them, like, sleeping as, like, a little group behind the crates up there on the top deck. Like, you're right next to them. They're just snoozing on the deck in the sunlight.
Oh, if they're snoozing, she's gonna leave them alone for now. But she does land on the crate and just check them out.
All right, well, we are going to get the ship underway. Begins the voyage back to Mytros.
When he wakes up, though, she's going to have a little talking to of him.
The first thing he sees when he wakes up is a scolding mom down at him. And he just, makes that little toothy grin, like, oh, hi, you're back.
Tricks. Are you spitting water in your sister's face?
He just side-eyes Sabella at this. He doesn't respond.
You know, I know what you did.
We're not mad, we're just disappointed.
He starts to, like, put his head down and, like, start to crawl away from you guys towards the other crates.
She lands on him.
Ah!
No. You need to start listening to your father, young man. Uh-huh. I will tickle you.
He just blinks at you.
She tickles him. She uses the feathers.
Oh, yeah, He can't take it. He starts rolling around.
Uh-huh, that's right. She scolds him a little bit. And when he's learned his lesson, she flutters off.
Let's see here. On the second night, Chorus, you get a knock on your door.
Damn it, I can't escape this. I open my door.
You see with 2 drinks in hand, he's kind of having to squat down. Hey, can we talk?
Fine. The Oracle said that it had to happen, so I guess there is no stopping it.
He goes into, like, he looks at all the, like, really creaky furniture. He knows what's going to happen to if he sits on it. He just sits on the floor. All right, well, so just getting this out of the way, gelatinous cubes?
They suck.
I thought about getting one to clean the palace once, but, I was advised that wasn't a good idea.
It probably wouldn't be.
Well, there's a thing that's been going on with me for a while that I can't really do anything about. And originally, I was going, running with your half brother. He's back at the palace right now, but he's helping his sister run a store right now. And he still makes contributions where he can, but he can't play as much of an active role as I would have liked him to. But essentially, every woman that I get close to, more often than not, after having relations and stuff, I make a certain entity very upset, and she ends up stealing them away. And I'm never able to see them again. He starts like drinking, already downs half the cup. He's like, "Don't tell ID that I'm drinking, by the way, but this is a tough subject for me."
So how long had that been happening?
Long time, kid. Long time. We first met, before I even became ruler, and she's the crazy type, the crazy possessive type. And, she knows she couldn't beat me in a one-on-one duel, so she hurts me through, my emotional connections. And, well, your mother was one of them, too.
So you were aware that this was happening to everyone you were with, but yet you still kept going with women. And now my mother was one of these casualties because you can't keep it in your pants and piss some deity bitch off.
Yeah, more or less. The first time it happened, it hurt really bad, and I get lonely, and it's just a vicious cycle. I kept shoring up my defenses. She always found a way in. I'm good at fighting, not being, thinking and strategic and shit like that. And I wasn't doing it to, put them in danger or anything. I just had so shitty self-control. Hell, it's still pretty shitty, but it's better than it was before. He just puts a hand over his face. It took the group that you're traveling with, it took them to, like, make me realize, like, I gotta fucking snap out of it. I can't do it anymore. Like, ever since they came around, like, I haven't been getting involved with any of that shit. They're little baby dragons, they're so fucking cute. Like, I spend all my time, raising them. I don't want to get involved with any more women until this issue's solved. but I can't deal with it myself because of the laws of the land and whatnot. And essentially, Versi's prediction is that you go and succeed where I can't, and that's to put her down.
So Versi's prediction is for me to go kill one of your ex-girlfriends who's been secretly taking out every other girlfriend you ever had your entire life, or for however years it's going on.
You make it sound so simple, but there's
But I
already
think it just sounds ridiculous that I have to clean up a mess of a man who I just met today.
yeah, I'm aware of that. Sicarius wasn't very happy with it either. But because of what's going on, like, I can't. And it makes me feel weak that I have to get one of my own kids to do it. But, you know, I want to see the problem dealt with, you know, just as much as anybody else does. All the families of the missing as well.
I don't think I can do this for you,
Well, you don't got to do it for me.
but I will do it for every other kid that had to deal with their mom being taken away because of you.
That's
Man.
fine. That's fine. Well, the chick you're looking for, her name's Hexia. She's pretty much determined she's on the island of the dragon, and spoiler, she is a dragon. So just you already handled yourself well enough against one over here.
I did hardly anything in that fight. I have no way of keeping up with those things when we take up to the air.
Might be something you want to talk to Dad about. I'm sure he could fix something up for you.
I think I'll have to do that, yes.
Well, that's my sob story in a nutshell. You have any questions for me?
Tons, but not really in the mood to ask them.
I appreciate your resistance to make the pun when you said mood.
Damn it!
I can tell you're serious.
Yeah, it's a lot to process. Everything that's going on is just a lot.
That's fine. Well, one thing to keep in mind, your mom, her name was Murda. She was black all over and had this big white spot on her stomach. Hopefully she's still there. I really don't know what happens to the lady she takes from me. I know it's stupid to have hope at this point, but, you know, that's really all I can do in my position.
I'll find this lady and I'll stop her. And then we won't have to worry about anyone else being hurt like this.
Don't you mean you'll murder her? Sorry, had to do it.
I'm gonna go beat the old man's ass next door. Do you want to come with?
As much as that sounds like a good time, I'm not up for father-son bonding at the moment.
Fair enough. All right, well, I'll let you get some sleep. Thanks for at least listening to me.
All right, have a good night.
He gives like that awkward peace sign, and he like hits his head on the way on the door, and he curses, and he waddles back out while scrunching down.
Yep, and close the door.
Do we all, well, I think outside of Aidi, all have rooms relatively close to each other?
Yeah.
Well, just at some point in the night, like he's just gonna go check up on Chorus. He's just gonna give a knock on the door.
Damn it, he's back. I open up the door. Yeah, I'm just really. Oh, it's you.
Hey, buddy, you want a drink?
You know what? Yes. Yes, I do.
All right, there you go. I couldn't help but overhear some commotion coming from this room. I just wanted to check in.
My clerk came in so we could have that talk that Berthy was telling me about.
So, what is your grand destiny quest that you have to fulfill to save whatever situation that you are in that made you a chosen?
I lift my mug up into the air and go, kill my father's ex-jealous girlfriend.
Like it's just like, all right. Cheers to that. All right, I'll help you with that.
You do you.
I mean, I can't. I'm trying to clean up the sins from my father, so I have no ground to stand. So yeah, cheers. I didn't even do anything, and I'm cleaning up someone else's mess.
I just met the guy today.
So we're both kindred spirits in that, cleaning up other people's mess.
It's been a few days since you met him, too.
Oh, from our talk?
Yeah.
Alright, so still under a week?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, well, with that done, the sun rises on the third day. Were you guys heading towards Mytros or the Anvil first?
Anvil.
Let's see if I can get in here.
I think that's correct if you check the campaign essentials. Did we forget any?
I think, didn't you have something, Aidi, that you had? Or
That was Themis.
I meant after Themis. I could have sworn, but never mind.
You need... Typhon for Lycus.
That's what it was. A moment. Oh wait, never mind.
So the ship, you're on the deck, Chorus, and you're approaching this large waterfall, and you see it suddenly stop as the ship goes into a hidden dock beneath it. Once people disembark, they go through this small tunnel, and this huge wave of heat hits you as you emerge into this underground forge that has this. Oh man. It's been a while since I had these pictures out. Oh, did I put her in the essentials? I did not.
All right, I gotta hop off. I'll
All right,
see you
bye-bye.
guys Later.
Yeah.
You see this woman who's like half snake, and these dwarves that are working at these anvils. One's a bit taller than the others. They're all slamming these hammers on top of these anvils, and there's some glowing, awesome equipment that's lining these walls here. And there's a large chest in the middle of the work area that's overflowing with it looks like a seemingly random assortment of parts like scales, beaks, hooves, some metal scraps, stuff like that. And you see the big dwarf come over towards you all. Ah, good to see you all made it back. And, new friend with you. Who be this?
Grandpappy, me grandson.
Eh?
Hello, I'm Chorus.
Chorus is another one of the chosen. He is your grandson.
Pythor's fault. As I start unloading the bag of holding into
I
the chest.
didn't actually expect that I'd had to explain which one was responsible. I assumed Vulcan would know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't need an explanation, but thank you all for reminding me what a slouch my son is.
I just shrug as I continue to unload my bag of holding of like 160 pounds of dragon.
Chorus, was it? Good to meet you, lad. He pulls out a sweaty, soot-covered hand toward you.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not worried about germs or anything like that. I'll shake his hand.
Well, have the others filled you in on what we do here?
The most I was told is that you can make items.
Magic items, castle of Mithril, among other things.
Vulcan!
Hmm?
We found star metal.
Oh yeah, we found this thing that came out of the sky. It was weird.
She grabs it and holds it up.
I think it's an egg.
You see the monocle on his eye, like summon like little other monocles in front of it as he like just examines it super closely. You can see little glyphs appear on it. By my own beard, I think you're right. It is star metal.
Oh, I thought I was right.
Unfortunately, it's definitely not an egg. Sorry, lad, but
Although an egg made out of star metal would be something.
Right?
I'd actually be wary about anything that would come out of an egg like that.
I only know so much about it, but I mean, Trix is wonderful, and he came out of a mithril egg.
Yeah, but mithril doesn't come from the sky, lad.
Yeah, I was thinking about that because if that was actually an egg, that would imply that means there's dragons off of this place.
But I mean, some nymphs come from fallen stars, don't they?
I'm not actually an expert on nymphs. They have interesting ways of procreating.
So I thought, well, I mean, it would be interesting, but if it's just a hunk of star metal, then that's still incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's everything that I was going to donate.
Yeah, we fought a dragon, if you didn't know, Vulcan.
All
Really?
the dragon bits that Tabby's pulling out of the... Like, we had
Bag
to
of
unload the wings and get them in here.
Oh, jeez.
Unfortunately, it's a bit of a sad-ish, considering it was a copper dragon, and he wasn't supposed to act the way that he was, at least in terms of his flight. Like he was an asshole.
I definitely get that feeling.
I believe he said his father was Sidon.
He was raised by Sidon.
Either way.
He must have gotten his hands on an egg at some point.
I'm actually kind of curious about that. Is it safe to assume that maybe he got more than just one egg?
I believe
Oh,
so.
no, he did.
Because
He's got more by a long shot.
wormling that
Exploded.
yes, she just glares at her, was also corrupted by either Sidon or members of his cult.
Plus, there's the one in the island where we stuck around on.
Hmm? Oh, the silver one. The one that
Yeah.
belongs to Commander Gaius. That one... Wasn't that egg from the King of Mytros, though? The king has one.
Don't know for certain.
I don't know where they're getting all these dragon eggs.
And I'm kind of curious about that as well. Is that why? Well, not to say why. I get it, why they want them. You know, dragons, the powerful, all that nonsense. But what I'm curious about is the procedure. Right. It's like, are they telling their followers to go out and get these eggs, or are their followers just giving them eggs as kind of offerings?
It's my belief that the eggs have more or less already been assigned, cared for, handled. There's very few out there that remain in the wild, undiscovered, I would think.
So it'd be rare if the dragon was basically just out in the wild?
Extremely.
By the way, do you want this 20 pound of dragon meat, or do you want us to sell it in town?
Wouldn't fetch a bad price in town. We sold it in town.
Your wizard friend has no sense of tact, do they?
0.
Even wizards can be fucking stupid, I guess.
I just shrugged and was like, oh, well, I don't know, whatever.
I'm not saying as if I asked you how much you would like to buy a pound of elf flesh for, but...
A pound of elf flesh goes for about 100 gold. Very
Why
useful
do you
magical.
do that?
Wait.
It's very useful. It's useful in magical experiments, okay? Sorry.
Oh, magical experiments!
I've never taken part in it. I just know it's a thing.
I'm kind of curious about when it comes to the whole academia, when it comes to learning the arcane arts. Is there like a code of conduct? Like, is there like rules of like that you can't like cross, like ethic? Why? Like, I'm not sure.
There are guidelines that are generally ignored.
Okay, that's what I'm curious about.
Glad
The
to
rules
know.
that people just ignore.
Glad to know we have Himmler in our party.
Looks
Again,
like
I've never taken part of these.
He looks like he was about to say something like really bad, but he just holds up a hand and shakes his head like he's holding himself back. Anyway, we'll tell you to meet somewhere else.
Yeah, it's probably the best.
Now, shit, I got distracted.
Oh yeah, Vulcan. Fun fact: your the eye that you made me doesn't work on gelatinous cubes.
He just deadpans over to you. What are you talking about?
We fought gelatinous cubes in the Lair of the Dragon, and they're not technically invisible.
No, they're just camouflage. There's a big difference, lad.
He's like trying to like hold back laughter. Yeah, they are. I was a little disappointed though. I mean, I kind of would have liked the aid there, but I can understand the limitations.
All right. Well, items. I'm gonna start deleting. I'm gonna start deleting all the dragon stuff because I have them now recorded.
I like how it's specifically the eyelid of this poor Cyclops.
It makes an eye patch. I don't remember what the eye patch does.
I guess that makes sense, but why specifically the eyelid portion?
I don't know. It's the deceptive eye patch. Makes it so you have an invisible eye patch, or an eye patch that you can see through.
Huh. I wonder if we could put it over Lycus's other.
I was just thinking that. Do I have to attune to it?
Nope.
Ooh.
It's a wondrous common item.
Yeah, that would be nice.
It'd actually be pretty useful for sailors, I'd think.
Hey, I had to go away for a sec to check on my grandparents real quick. Did I miss anything?
Not much.
Okay. Last thing I heard was something about the Cyclops eyelid.
Yeah, it was basically that.
All right. So items fresh off the forge. ID, you'll need to make sure the attack and damage of that chakram are +3. And who's getting the cape and the short sword?
Short sword I thought we were going to sell or something, and the cape was going to go to the chorus.
Yeah, we'd agreed that we were going to sell the short sword. Cape Chorus.
And the multiplied recover is going to go to Aidi, I think, right?
Yes.
Is there an easy way just to do a +2 to everything for attacks? For magic?
harder to find +2s on magic spells than it is on regular attacks.
Just go to
No,
all your attack roll spells and just add in +2 to the modifier.
Okay.
Remember, it does not affect saves.
Yep.
Alright, so. Some things we can start cooking.
Oh yeah, quick question, Vulcan. I know I just got that amulet of health made. My intentions were not exactly to use it, but rather sell it to support the chosen cause. Is that cool with you?
What you do with the item, lad, is up to you.
Just being transparent. Appreciate it. Just kind of like the transparent ooze.
Well, Chorus, was it?
Yeah, that's me.
I don't know how well you've gotten in touch with the lummox that spawned you, but you at least been filled in over that that ridiculous weapon design on the fucking napkin.
I know. Don't worry. I made my own with some improvements, and I put it in the Discord. This one's a lot more practical.
He added the song.
He had everything on the one
did
end. I mean, that just makes it top heavy.
What are the things?
Why
at
did
the
you add it in an AK-47?
That's awesome. Like you pull the little back lever in there, and then a little flame comes out, just a little one, in case you need to light something. And
You
then
have a flaming sword and a wizard in the party.
Yeah, but sometimes it's classy. Yeah. So I'm thinking like we shove a bunch of hornets in there, right? And then it shoots the hornets out at my enemy.
He's giving you like the most what the fuck look on his face. You're definitely his kid. My God. He just shakes his head. Anyway, the ridiculous things aside on this other napkin drawing, I believe I can finally work out how to make it. Some of the adamantine armor you brought back, I'm gonna melt that down, and that'll serve as the base for it. It's gonna take a while to make, though. I'm thinking at least 3 weeks.
But you can actually make that drawing?
Most of it. I don't even know what the bullshit is at the end. I don't know. But the flaming stuff, I can make that.
Does that require any additional funding?
It does. He's gonna lean forward. This is no small achievement, but seeing as how I'll probably help you with whatever you need to do. $6,000 gold.
6,000 gold.
I put my coin pouch on there. Well, here's something to 6,000 gold.
How much is in there?
1,555 gold.
He looks between everyone else. And are you lot gonna help him with this?
Trying to. What's that?
Well, I could spare 2,000 for it.
Argonon is very distinctly and not even closely hiding it that he is trying to act like he heard nothing.
Yeah, I could probably do 2 as well. Because if I manage to actually sell this amulet, I should be fine to get my money back.
Hey, Argo boy, you gonna pitch in?
Sorry. I'm busy over here looking at this thing.
Oh, you picking out something else to corrupt into a Titan artifact?
That was my god, not me. But
You gonna help pitch in for this weapon?
I'm sorry, what weapon are we talking about now?
Quit playing stupid. I know you're not that dumb.
Oh no, he got hit pretty hard back there.
How much is remaining?
So 1555, ID did 2,000?
Yes.
I did 2,000 as well.
500?
If he's doing the 555, then 400?
445.
Yeah.
Looks at Tabby. I'm guessing you're broke again?
I just shrug. I have a lot of potions to make that'll get us back our money, but some of that requires a lot of materials I need to buy.
Could you make some potions that could make people fly?
Probably. I don't have any of the materials for that offhand. I was going to make a bunch of supreme healing potions because I got the dragon's blood for it.
Still something to keep in mind. I don't know what materials that would be, though.
Lion? Looking for quarters here, eh?
What?
You're wanting the potions for quarters, I assume?
Yes.
All of us, but yes.
To be honest, I believe when you drink them, you don't need to worry about getting hit and losing the flight, right?
True.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I could also make something for them that don't require that pesky concentration either.
What sort of thing would that be?
Winged boots.
That honestly might be more useful than the weapon at the moment.
Once he gets this weapon, he's not gonna want anything else. This ain't gonna be just some sword you find in a dragon lair. No, this is gonna be a fucking masterpiece. It's gonna be worth every drachma. But if you're interested in the boots of flying, I need one key ingredient that I do not have on me.
What's that?
Rock feathers.
So you're saying there's a rock that has feathers on it?
It's a type of bird, like it.
Contrary to the ones you're talking about, you can't smell what these are cooking.
God damn it.
Oh yeah, I'm curious, Vulcan. Can you make me? I'm trying to like get a replacement for the shield that I'm currently using, and he shows
What's
something.
wrong with it?
It's the attunement, honestly. Nothing wrong with the shield per se. It's just
Ooh.
yeah. So is there anything else you can make that kind of like serves this purpose? That just not doesn't all do all the fancy stuff.
Did I make one of y'all +1 Mytros shield? I can make one of those for you.
You got anything that make me a bit quicker on the draw? Like this one makes me pretty fast. Like when it comes to fighting.
You mean quicker on the draw?
Like I don't know, I get the upper hand in combat. Like I don't know, seize the initiative.
Something to make him more aware.
That's it.
Suppose I could make something like that.
I mean, how much would something like that cost?
Well, not terribly expensive. You wouldn't be able to shoot a bow with it, though, so just so you know.
Oh really? What's so
you can't-
special? What's so special about this shield that allows me to fire a bow with it?
I mean, you can't do that regardless.
Oh right. Wait, out of character. How the fuck did I have been doing this then?
I probably haven't been checking.
What the fuck?
You're supposed to have to doff your shield, pull out the bow.
Shit.
Yep.
Take an action to put the shield back on before you go stabby stab.
Huh.
I just assumed you were bowing the whole time and you had your shield off.
I mean, I do mostly use like my bow, majority of the time. Yeah. But I've always had it equipped.
Yeah. So,
That's my boy. Like it's cheat the system.
You're gonna have to remember to take your shield off, put it back on.
All right.
will you still want it, or?
Yeah.
I'm interested in how much it costs, actually.
Yeah. I still take it. Yeah.
For no specific reason.
Oh, okay. I can tell when you want something. Don't hide it from me. 1,500 each.
Well, I'll keep it in mind.
Killing me here. All right.
Oh no, I got to pay drachma for really cool magical item. Who would have ever thought?
Well, the only reason I'm not buying it right now is because I'm giving all my money towards the napkin.
Yeah, more or less. That's why I'm complaining a little bit. But this is better. He needs a special weapon that's tailored to him.
Look, I can do 2,200 drachma.
One comrade's not going to be contributing.
Better not die with this. Since Aidi volunteered 2,200, he will pay 250.
I'll have you one day, Shield.
He'll actually let you keep 5 gold because you paid 5 gold over what you needed. Okay.
Finally, with the dragon wings, the cloak of dragonflight.
So cloak of dragonflight.
Yeah.
How much does that one cost to get crafted?
one's going to be a wee bit pricier. I see, that's wondrous, very rare. We'll go with 15,000.
I just kind of stare blankly. I'll be back as soon as I finish selling potions. How much downtime do we need for me to make enough potions to make that much?
I don't know. Depends on what you roll and how they sell.
Yeah, because you could. I posted out everything I currently have materials for.
Vulcan got the 2K from Lycus as well, right? Just checking.
Yes, he would have had to.
Okay.
All right, so we have the rod. What else? There's 3 more slots open.
You assume we can afford anything after the rod.
You mooch off Ajax. He has money to spend.
Ajax is not here.
What orb? Let's see.
I know there's no way we're going to be able to afford it, but seeing how much Dragonstone will cost us, will be nice.
A what?
Dragonstone.
I don't know what that is.
It's made with an adult dragon heart and basically allows you to become a half dragon for an hour.
We did not harvest the dragon heart.
I could have sworn we did.
Because that's not on the harvesting table.
Dragon's harvesting table. Dragon heart.
That is on the ancient one, not the adult one.
There's an adult dragon heart is one of the things that can be used to make a dragonstone.
Yes, from the ancient dragon, not the adult.
No, it says adult dragon heart makes a very rare one.
It only drops from the ancient dragon. That's what he's trying to say.
And why does adult dragon heart get listed as a thing? That's weird.
IDK, lol. Alright, well, for this star metal, I'm gonna be real with you. There's lots of extremely powerful things I can make with this. But with extremely powerful things comes an exhaustive time working with this metal. I've never personally worked it myself. I don't know its secrets. I've only heard of it in legend. This is not an item that you should expect to be waiting around for to use. This is one that I'm going to work off in my off time, and I'll send you a letter whenever it's done. It's also going to be extremely expensive, so probably not going to be high up on the priority list. But in addition to all manner of crazy, powerful objects, there's a particular one that I have a personal interest in making. It's a wheel. Now, you have all the time in the world to decide when I should start crafting. I won't require payment right away, but at some point, it does need to be paid off. But this wheel... I've envisioned it for a long time. I never figured out how to go about making it. With this metal, I think I could pull it off. It would do a variety of wonderful things, but it would be all up to chance. And a lot of people, they aren't very fans of the risk it biscuit method. It's just one of my ideas that have been floating around in my head. But aside from this wheel, you know, you got a blade that can grant wishes, got some armor that can't be damaged no matter what you do to it. Lots of other things. So just go into your local library and pick up stuff of legend there, I'm sure. You find one out, pick one out, and I'll be able to replicate it, no problem. But just keep in mind, I highly doubt you'll come across another metal like this. Definitely take time to think about what you want this to be made into.
Question.
Right?
If we do the Sword of Wishing, could we wish for more metal?
Oh, in theory, aye, you could.
So, how does this whole wishing thing work? Is it kind of like you just wish for something and you get it?
Sometimes. Other times it can cause the end of the entire universe. Or a completely random thing to happen.
Okay. So, with that now new knowledge, say we did wish for more metals, what would be the bad outcome of wishing for that?
Maybe a meteor shower raining down.
That's the thing that came to mind.
Yeah, meteor shower could turn us into the metal. It could make our most prized possession and or person turn into that metal.
I guess it doesn't make the sword.
It could potentially cause the sword to explode and we all die in the process.
Let's not go that route. I don't like that route.
It seems too dangerous to just fuck with that kind of stuff. Feels like, I don't know.
We're breaking the natural order of things when we...
Yeah.
So.
And,
What was the wheel supposed to do again?
It does great manner of very beneficial things.
Example?
Well, one of them that I had in mind was for the next 8 hours. No matter who you are, you gain the ability to cast polymorph.
I could turn into a cow.
Chorus, you can already do that.
No, I could turn into a bull, but now I can turn into a cow.
Or, never mind, I'm not going to finish that statement.
Yeah, but then I can go into the cow's shower room and, I won't know he'll expect anything.
What?
You try doing that as a bull and they kick you right out.
Cow shower? Isn't that just the rain?
Yeah, but,
I don't think I've ever met any modest cows.
And it can also increase a variety of your own personal parameters, like it can make you more strong and dexterous for about 8 hours. Or it could affect your charisma or your wisdom that you've gained over the course of your life.
Just a quick question. How big is this wheel?
It's not terribly big. You can fit it into a regular house.
So, you want to turn this elusive star metal into some sort of Wheel of Fortune wheel?
Oh, that's a great name. Wheel of Fortune.
I love it. You should shout it every single time you spin the wheel.
I feel like a cheesy game show host at that point.
That's fair. We can get
They'd
Kyra
run
to do
it.
it.
It would run in the family.
Yeah, Kyra's perfect for that. We'll have her spin the wheel.
Oh, yeah.
If she spun it, wouldn't she get the benefit?
You're right. She can't spin the wheel. She can announce that we're spinning the wheel, but she can't spin the wheel.
The question is the price correct? Is it right?
And how often would you be able to use it?
I was thinking any one creature can only spin it once per day. But that would make one of the things you could spin would be to spin it twice.
Isn't that... Is...
No. You spin it 2 more times.
Oh, okay. Well, do all of those things last for 8 hours?
Not all of them, otherwise that'd be boring. It's still a mess of ideas, but I think it'd be a really fun item. Again, this is just my personal little bit dream I've been having.
How much gold are you going to need to make this thing work?
You definitely don't have enough.
I know that. I
Could
need
we-
to know how much.
Get a target price.
20,000.
That's only slightly more expensive than Tabitha's cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the thing though is we could make the cloak, turn around and sell the cloak for like 50,000. And then
But this item, it's probably gonna take me at the very least a year to make.
Is that the same for any of the items you could make with this? I would assume.
Yes.
Also, how long we got on this whole, like, killing the god thing? So much time we got left?
Not a year.
Yeah, so that's kind of an issue.
I mean, it would be something nice to have for the future.
Oh,
I
of
mean,
course.
there's things after what we're doing now.
Yeah, that's a good point. Plan for the future. But it's not exactly we need it to defeat the gods.
Well, I'll lean towards the wheel for now, but I think we should think on it a bit longer.
The wheel sounds cool.
out of character, have you decided to put that little book inside here?
Do what?
The book thing that came in the new Candlekeep? You messaged me about before?
You're fish pulling again.
Did you decide to make the book that was you told me about before?
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Some book from Candlekeep.
Can't keep.
The Nether Scroll?
Oh, oh, that. Since that's like a scroll, I don't think he could make that with.
I know.
Yeah.
Plus, I can't really feasibly consider doing it until I'm like level 15.
I'll keep it in mind. Okay.
I've still got about a little over 15,000 till I get my next item. So yeah, that's fun. That's exciting.
The dragon bone weapon. Can we have him make one of those so we can sell it?
Sure. What are you thinking?
I was just gonna say make one of the dragon. How many does it take to make it? Oh, we can make 6. We have the materials to make 6 dragon bone great swords or spears.
Idy opens her coin purse and a moth flies out.
How many each of the body parts did you put in? Because I only saw one of each.
Because going by the table, we should have gotten 6 dragon bones and 10 teeth.
Okay. All right, 6 bones.
And then the 10 teeth. So we can have 10 of those arrows made, the dragon arrows, which are ridiculously good.
Okay. And then 2 dragon wings.
Yeah. It requires 2 wings to make 1 cloak.
Yeah.
And it requires 1 bone per of the +2 swords and spears.
Argonon, what type of armor were you saving up for again?
Adamantine +2.
Oh, yeah.
In other words, I'm gonna be, broke the moment I buy it.
All right, so you were making how many dragon weapons?
So I would say the 10 arrows first and give those to Lycus.
Nice.
Okay.
I linked you the thing, Holly.
Are those just +1?
They're +2. And also, on a successful hit, you deal an additional 2d8 damage of the corresponding type, so 2d8 acid. With a 30% chance that it uses up its magic on the when it gets hit. And just turns into a regular arrow at that point.
All right, so since it's an arrow, I'll just go with the lowest cost. We'll just say 500 per arrow.
How much would the weapon be?
Just like dragon sword.
Yeah, like the Dragonbone Greatsword +2 is also 500. When you get a crit, it takes an additional. I think because I don't know if this would be a uncommon, rare, or very rare damage for being acid.
I think it's rare because it's an adult.
Yeah, it's rare.
Okay, so when you crit, you deal an additional 7 acid damage on hit.
We'll say 1500 for this.
All right, so I can make 1 arrow and 1 of this great swords.
All right, got 3 items in the queue. And let's see. If y'all were interested in getting them rock feathers, I'm pretty sure Kyra is still well versed in the world. Might want to ask her if you know where any currently roost.
I mean, if there's anybody in the world who knows where you can find flying rocks, it's her.
Also, we should have 30 Hydra teeth as well, that we can make just normal arrows +2.
All right. Any arrow that's +2 is just going to be 500 each.
Okay. I do not have enough for that.
Eventually, we're gonna stop finding rich people to buy our shit, though. Unless we find another country with a bunch of richies.
Well, there's the third city we've never been to yet.
Yeah, that we're at war with.
I mean, you being part of the military would be at war with it. Me being just a normal citizen doesn't care.
They literally stole your god.
Not my god. My god's Valis.
Her siblings.
I just shrug at this.
Well, those three things are all that's being commissioned. Are you guys going to be heading back to Mytros, or is there anything else you need to settle?
Well, the captain said we needed provisions, so I think we have to stop by Mytros for that.
All right.
Or Astoria.
Which one's closer?
Astoria does not have a harbor, I believe.
It's on the river.
It's on the river, but your boat is not meant for river.
Mytros then. It's definitely got a harbor. As far as selling, I don't really have anything I'm going to sell.
I need to make lots and lots of potions. Try and recover our lost funds.
Hey, that's what I'm doing too.
All right, so Mytros is the next path. You know you need at least 3 weeks for Chorus's weapon to be completed. So you guys can take more than 3 weeks if you like, but you do know that the day is coming soon. How soon, you're not sure, but enough to feel comfortable.
Honestly, I don't think we need to hang around for 3 weeks. We've had a lot of islands to head to.
He'd want his weapon before we go to his island, I think.
Not an exact date. You know it's less than a year.
We're just in the middle of doing one of our islands. All of a sudden, both of the Titans show up. Hey guys, we're here!
So, I'm of the personal opinion that we could always wait for the things to be done while we are accomplishing sailing. It's 3 days every sailing trip.
Unless it's closer.
Unless it's closer, which it's never closer, Argonon.
Mytros is closer to the forge than 3 days.
None of the islands are closer.
Fair enough. I'm just saying for the Mytros visit.
Well,
Yeah, well, we had to go here anyway for the supplies.
How long does it take for you to make your potions? You said it based off your rolls, right, Tabby?
Yes, so it depends on which one. Like the superior healing and the potions of dragon strength will take at least 6 days each. Winter's rest probably about 3 days. The softening oils I can make one a day. The poison I should make one a day.
Because, I mean, potions, those are for us or for selling?
Yes.
So the superior healing are for us. Dragon strength, that's a toss up because they're better than superior healing, but they also would sell for at least 5,000 gold each.
Okay. Then, at the very least, the superior potions are great for just us alone, and then the other stuff could just be sold for a profit. So, I think if we at least can get those done, and then whenever those are wrapped up, we could just start sailing, and that gives us at least like a week and maybe a couple of days to do whatever.
She said 6 days per superior healing pot, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's per. Shit.
The potions dragon strength, again, cut same amount of time, but sell for 10 times as much.
That really sounds like something we should do on our way somewhere.
Yeah, is she able to brew on the ship?
Oh, she can if she likes, yeah.
Okay.
So I can make basically everything else while waiting for the week, I think. Outside of the dragon strength and superior healing.
Is she able to interrupt the brewing process at any point?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Alchemy, unfortunately, you need to act on things in a timely manner.
Well, that's still 3 days sailing, just another 3 days of her brewing.
But I am going to add one of the things I have in my bags to the sell sheet.
I do take it she has to do all this brewing one at a time.
Yes.
Both of those should sell for at a minimum 5,000 gold.
What do they do?
When you drink this potion, your physical age is reduced by 1d6 plus 6 years to a minimum of 13 years. Each time you drink it, 10% chance you just die.
Huh.
No, there's a 10% chance where you said age by 1d6 plus 6 years.
Yes. Depending on your constitution, you could just die.
Oof. And what's that constitution need to be?
It doesn't say that. Like humans, if they're already like 70 and they drink the potion and it fails, they die.
I don't think this version does say that it does.
I'm not sure how to link age to con anyway. But if somebody decided to binge these, I'd have to come up with one.
Mercy hasn't been slipping me these, has she?
Turns out you're secretly addicted. That itch you've been feeling? Yeah, it's not just random stuff we're coming across.
Weird oracle magic. Anyway.
Alright, so how much downtime are you guys spending in the city then? I need to know what all you guys are trying to sell or make while you're here before you go back in.
I personally do not need a lot of downtime because I'm literally doing glorified carousing just via I'm wearing the necklace of the amulet of health, kind of just showing it off to the public.
So to sell a magic item, it will take a week of downtime to find a buyer for it.
Well, he's not really trying to sell it right now, but rather put out the image, kind of like, oh, one of the chosen is is wearing something that looks of value, kind of.
He's doing marketing.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Not
Advertising.
selling it yet, but I'm marketing it.
Yeah.
So that will be my downtime activity. And then the next time I have downtime, I will then probably sell it then.
I'd say enough for me to make one of the potions of dragon strength.
So a week.
All right, so 1 week. All right.
Argonon will definitely take long enough to get a shower because he just feels terrible after all the shit we've gone through.
I hope you can shower in a week, Argonon. I hope your plumbing isn't that
Like-
bad.
Like, I'm saying take it like a full spa day, at the very least.
Oh,
also would
Aidi
get
is
it
100% doing that.
Yes, I also want to redo my entire wardrobe to show off my new tattoos.
And on top of that, he would like to do a bit of research on seeing if he can find out more about the fates.
Okay.
Because if they're busy watching me, I might as well learn something about them.
Hey, Lycus, while we're here, do you think we should stop by and see the Lady of Coins?
She is not in at the moment.
Huh?
Yeah, she, what's the best way to, like, she basically is doing family business. She's back home. So,
That isn't in her home.
well, no. Wait, yeah, got that wrong.
She's in Themis.
The Amazon place?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, you may not know this, but Aedes is the queen of Themis now.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh, wow. You like the little tuxie? My queen.
There's no need to
No,
be
not-
formal, Cobra.
Not really your queen, anyways. That'd be Valis.
I mean, it's a queen. What else do you say? Hello, my not queen.
Grace.
You do unintentionally bring up an interesting point, though, Chorus. Who's sort of keeping tabs? Like, who's kind of running the guild at the moment? I mean, I assume she is, but she's not here.
Well, you can always look in on it.
Yeah, if I can, like, I've spent, like, I don't know, one of my days just checking in.
I assume she made arrangements of some sort, but I didn't bother to inquire after them.
Yeah, I didn't ask too many questions.
All right. Well, let's start with. Well, I guess we'll just start with you since we already know what we're going to be doing.
All right.
So, who are you going to be carousing amongst?
I'll probably go back to it. I'll go back to, like, the noble-ish area. I'll probably go see No Dragon, kind of talk with him, just kind of shoot the shit, talk about what we just recently did, and I'll show off the nice amulet and see if he's interested in maybe just sort of, I don't know, showing me around the wealthier areas of Mytros.
All right. Well, Living the High Life does have its prices, so this will take 250 drachma for you.
Nice, I have that pocket change.
Pocket change. You're already one of us, aren't you?
I know, right? I only got like 340 drachma.
All right. So, make a persuasion check.
All right, give me one sec. Do we get inspiration?
Yeah, you did. Oh, using it. Okay. Oh, wow.
I'm committed to this bit.
Yeah. Well, you definitely fit in amongst the crowd, especially with Nirdagan, your boy, hanging out with them. And you thought you had already met the nobility of Mytros. Oh no. You got some people coming in from Astoria. There's not very much nobility there, but there happen to be taking vacationing spots in here. Oh, this is the chosen Lycus. So good to see you again, dear.
Is the queen here?
Well, after all that you've done for our city with helping out Princess Honora, we are forever in your debt, sir.
You know,
Now, I see that interesting piece that you're wearing there. Do tell, what's the story behind that? All that, including you said something about your health. It keeps you from getting sick or some such. I could think of a few people that could use a bit more stamina, if you will. The room? Which room, sir? Is that a bar or some such down there? Oh yeah, we don't venture to such places. Well, that's an interesting story behind that particular item. She like looks at her like various rings on her finger that are like covered in gems. Unfortunately, I have nothing magical of my own, but crafted by Vulcan himself. Oh, you're on first name basis with all the gods, aren't you, dear? Well, if you ever find that maybe that amulet's rubbed off a bit much on you, you don't find yourself needing it, do contact me in Astoria. You can send a carrier pigeon over and we can work out a meeting to do an exchange. My name is Miatan. She curtsies to you, and you all go off and have a grand night. You are officially on the hookup with the nobility of Astoria as well as Mytros.
Hey, nice.
You'd have a hookup with the queen and the nobility and have a fan adventure.
All right, Tabitha, let's do some Breaking Bad.
Making some blue.
What are you making during this week?
So I'm going to make one of the potions of dragon strength because it is an adult. So it's an adult. It's rare. Is it going to be rare or very rare for this particular one? For being an adult copper dragon.
I believe all adults are rare.
Because it's uncommon, rare, very rare, or legendary.
Legendary would be the biggest one, and
Ancient.
adults are just right below ancient, so it'd be very rare.
Okay. Let me see. Let me find here.
So it would be a 10d4 plus 10 health potion. I posted everything in the chat.
Okay. All right, let's see. Go ahead and make me an alchemist tools check.
I'm just going to do it in the open.
Diggity
I-
damn. Nothing but 20s for this downtime. Roll a d6. Alright, so you end up making 3 of these potions with that flawless alchemy session.
Is that going to be 3 pieces of material or just 1?
You make 3 potions from just 1.
Damn, okay.
That's a whole lot of blue there.
I'm not going to lie, getting that one thing from the games has helped us more in a money standpoint than anything else we've done so far.
Getting which thing from the games?
The Masterwork Alchemist tools.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Alright, now to sell these potions in particular, it will take another week because such powerful and expensive potions are going to be very few buyers, and you'll probably need someone to help you hype up what they do. Selling is not exactly your strong point.
I would discuss with everyone else to see if they're willing to wait a week, and in the process, I would make a superior healing potion as well for us as a party.
Those are the ones that take 6 days, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you've essentially used up week 1 on making those 3 potions. So
Yes.
we'll wait and see if you guys want to do a second one after that. So with those potions done, let's move on to Aidi. What are you doing?
I don't have to go re-formally introduce myself to Valis, do I?
No.
Thank goodness.
I mean, she's not aware of what's happened, so...
Oh, snaps. Those potions also give you resistance to acid.
Well, Aidi will go and let Valis know what happened there. Since we are both queens, question mark?
Oh. I wasn't aware I was expecting a royal diplomat, the queen herself, to come here.
Plus all of
Well,
her Amazon bodyguard.
Amazon bodyguards, like, are kind of in disbelief.
yes, I did want to let you know that the restrictions for those who have left have been lifted. If there are sisters who wish to return.
They are very taken aback at these developments. With all due respect, Queen, we have already sworn our oath to Lady Valis here, and in these uncertain times, we would feel uncomfortable just leaving her alone.
Of course, but when everything is peaceful again, if you have family you want to visit, I just want you to know that you can.
Thank you so much for this blessed news.
And Aidi will go ahead and, I guess, do political stuff.
Political stuff.
A little bit of it, like whatever formal stuff needs to happen.
Like, would this be carousing, or?
I don't think it's going to take long enough for carousing. What she's going to do in her downtime, because I think this is only going to take about a day, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to go ahead and do religious service.
Ah, okay. Alright, so helping out at the Temple of the Five, I assume?
Well, since it's just the Temple of the Five and the two fucking alternate temples, Sidon and Lutheria.
There are some shrines that are like outside the city dedicated to just the specific gods, like specifically like Kyra herself. She doesn't have like a big temple herself. She just has little shrines by the wayside that people gather to and, you know, exchange musical ideas and whatnot. But if you know like any shrines like that outside the city, you can go to those two and do some work there.
Oh, she'll do it at the Temple of the Five. There's no formal shrine to Thalea, I don't assume.
Not Thylia is acknowledged in there. All right, so you can give me a intelligence religion or a charisma persuasion check.
Do I get advantage on the persuasion?
Since it's pretty much going to be going through a combination of speaking and chores, then yeah, sure. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. You feel that your actions this week at the temple are seen very favorably by the forces that you are quite familiar with. You feel that they have acknowledged your respectful gesture and will keep it in mind throughout the coming days.
Nice. Other than that, yeah, she's gonna, go see Adonis's bloodline there.
Are you going to party with him and Lycus at night?
She is not partying. She cannot afford to party with them.
You don't realize that we do have money again.
Well, we don't have the money yet. You're in the process of making the money. And other than that, she is definitely 100% treating herself to that spa day.
Because I have an extra day, I will join her for said spa day.
Nice. All right, Argonon. What you doing?
Well, instead of waiting to the end, he starts with the spa day. After which he will go and look up as much as he can find on the fates during the day, while at nights practicing his poetry stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, anything he can find on the fates.
So initially, it's going to cost you 50 gold. However, you can add a bonus modifier for an additional 50 gold per +1, up to a maximum of +6. So is there anything extra than the 50 gold that you want to invest into this research endeavor?
He'll... Let's see, it's 50 gold for a +1.
Yeah, so it's 50 gold initially, and then 50 gold for a +1 up to +6.
So up to 350.
I'll do 200 and get the +3.
All right. Go to make me an intelligence check.
Of course, it had to be intelligent.
It is
Oh.
research. We have an inspiration.
I know, but I got history, and I've got all those things, but no, it's straight intelligence. Yeah, I'm using inspiration. Frickin' frick.
And before double 20.
Oh, those are good.
And then it's +3 on that, so 22.
All right.
Or 21, rather.
You learn that the Fates are a rather enigmatic group of people that have been in the world of Thylea since time began. They never venture out from their island in the midst of the Cerulean Gulf, but they are known to have a great weave that they're able to see the fates of every single living creature, be it person or animal, in existence in this world. And if they see fit, they are able to alter it if they so wish, but they are very strict to their code. So for the second piece, you know that people have gone there a few times throughout recorded history to see if they can alter typically something that has gone horribly wrong in their lifetime that they feel is not correct, but it is in fact correct. And from what little testimony that they have from here, it appears that they are open to bargains for either revealing information or even altering. The final piece of information is that they contribute to this weave, allegedly, through myths and legend, that they have a special tool to help construct this weave that controls the destiny of the people. This tool is rumored to be a weave that a simple tailor might use to spin cotton or silk into clothing. It's a particularly special loom that apparently only they know how to operate, and is capable of creating wondrous things.
Wait, are these the people from Wanted?
And that is all you learn, Mr. Argonon.
Did you just pull in Wanted?
I've never seen Wanted.
Ah, never mind.
I don't watch TV.
It's a movie.
Hey, same here.
I don't watch movies.
You should watch this one. It is a terribly great movie.
All right, so this will be interesting.
And last but not least, Chorus. I'm sure you've already seen him by this point in the Saturday group. Okay. So that won't take an entire week, obviously, but is there anything you'd like to do that will take up a majority of the week?
I could definitely use some drachma.
All right.
And does this setting have silver? I thought it was only gold.
Have silver.
Okay.
It's called Lecta, I think.
Yep. How would you like to make your drachma, sir?
Pit fight.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way.
All right. So you enter one of the many little fighting pits in the inn scattered throughout the city here. People recognize you, that's the question.
Or
Is that a cat?
I think his dogs are whining.
my dogs are out there wrestling in the yard, and you hear through the window, which is kind of crazy.
So this is the new establishment. Nobody knows who you are here. When the announcer steps into the ring, he says, "We have in this corner the Minotaur, chorus of
Oh, I don't, no real names.
No real names? Okay, what name do you give?
Spicy Sanchez. It could be my pit finder name.
We have...
Are you wearing a mask? A luchador mask?
Yes. Oh, okay. Is that possible? If not, I'll use like a potato sack or something with my hole.
That's fine. We have, he like double checks the name card. Spicy Sanchez, question mark? I don't know, folks, I didn't write the name down. And the other one, we have the incomparable, the undefeated, The boulder. You see this big hulking man with big rippling muscles step out. He looks at you and he laughs at your
That's a
basket.
good name.
The fucking boulder.
Okay. So I'm seriously wondering how you've not watched Avatar, considering this is slowly turning into it.
Never seen it. Probably never will.
There's
It's on
The boulder got
Netflix.
beat up by a little blind girl.
Yep.
I ain't scared of this guy. He got beat up by a little blind girl. I'm not even kidding. Let's go. Spicy tensions about the wreck house.
Oh, we'll see you get there, Mr. Potato Sack. All right, so for your first bout of strength, please make an strength athletics check. You guys go for the grapple of each other.
Are these towered?
You can do them out in the open. This is fun. Everybody can see how good you're doing. Okay. Wait, that's an actual... Oh. It's an actual rock. Never mind.
Am I actually fighting a boulder?
No. You gotta start at the bottom, kid. This rock has defeated people.
Can you knock the boulder prone?
It's already prone.
I mean, you could probably pick it up and throw it against the wall.
I mean, can I just sit on it and like get like the 3 count?
One second. Oof. Okay. Here we go. Abs mod. Nope. You easily overpower me. He goes to grapple and you just like hold out like one hand, like, come on, Junior. This is all you can do. Come on. Oh. Audacity. Well, let's see how you handle this. And he starts to use his fancy footwork to get behind you to get another grapple on you. Give me an acrobatics check.
Is this the last of the checks?
No.
Oh, there's 3 rounds, right? Okay.
You're
That was
quick on the
Emily.
draw and you immediately turn to face him. You just push
Oh.
him away.
Oh,
Okay.
Adam, man, right.
Yeah. You're quick on the draw and you're able to just push him away back in the corner. All right. We finish this like men. One final blow. He goes to the end of his corner and he starts charging you with his fist raised. Ah! And you guys end up hitting each other. I need you to roll a constitution check. And then
I'm using my
roll,
inspiration.
yeah, make a con check and then roll a d10. Okay. Oh, it adds them together. 1 second. All right, so you got a 9 with your first roll, so you got 23. He comes in, you guys land each other with your fists, you punch each other square on the face. But with his 29, you end up falling back first, back on your ass. And he holds up his hands. Haha! Not too bad. 2 out of 3, but you ain't the best like me, bucko.
Wait, I lose even though I got 2 out of 3?
You lost the last match.
So the first 2 mean nothing?
No, they mean something.
I'm confused about these rules.
He is very happy that you didn't win all 3 against him.
I'll get up and I guess shake his hand.
All right, and you get 100 drachma for your winnings.
Yay.
See you back in the ring soon, Sanchez.
Same for you, Boulder.
Yeah,
Fucking
maybe we,
Boulder. Fucking name of Boulder.
maybe we go out for food sometime. You can smell what I'm grilling.
God damn it.
Spicy Sanchez does not share his spicy wiener. Sorry, pal.
What? Okay. All right, what a week-filled downtime that was. So at the end, Tabitha, go ahead and present your proposition to everybody.
Okay, so let me rephrase that. I ended up having an amazing week, and instead of just making 1 potion, I made 3. These are the best things I've ever made in my life, and if we can spend an additional week, I should be able to sell this and would be able to fund any 1 item at the forge. Any 1 item.
Even the cloak you wanted?
Yes.
That's incredible.
So, but again, it would take an additional week because these potions are better than probably 5 on the market combined. So we would take time to get the people together to be able to actually afford to purchase these. Is anyone opposed to spending an additional week?
Well, we could use the funds.
I'm not against it. Got a sales pitch? How do we sell this thing? We just, go yell on the streets?
Unfortunately, I am not the one to ask that particular question. I am not great at this. You probably have the contacts needed to make this.
Oh, definitely. I could probably see if there's, contacts within the thieves, maybe.
You have been out,
I don't have to use it. Thieves can just talk to the noble people.
Yeah, I was about to say, you've been partying with them all week.
Yeah. I'm sure those folks could use some fancy potions.
These potions would heal pretty much any one of us to max health with just 1 drink.
Oh dear. They would probably kill to have that kind of potion. That'd probably heal any ailment that they probably have.
I know this is probably a crazy idea considering she probably already knows about it, but have we considered, like, either the Queen or Kyra or one of them?
I mean, the problem I have with going to the Queen is it would probably end up in the King's hands, and I do not want to give him anything.
But isn't that why you're doing this all?
I'm here to help save the entire land. If the king dies in the process, all the better.
Can you run me by that again? Why is it better? He's an ass,
The king-
but
The king's a douchebag.
Elegantly said.
look, despite being my father-in-law, I wholeheartedly agree, but needing to die?
If he disappears, it's all the better for the land.
Oh my god.
That's kind of a harsh take with him.
Are we arranging
Yeah,
a-
I don't think I could really face my wife real well saying, "Hey, honey, by the way, while you were gone, we let your dad die or disappear or whatever, get kidnapped."
Look, I'm not worried about him either way at the moment. But
We don't need to go through them to make this sale. The nobles technically have more power in this matter.
How much
Oh,
power
no,
do the
noble-
nobilities have, actually? Sorry. Like
Also,
in the
the
city of Mytros?
I mean, the most power they have is over the workings of trade and what particular issues get pushed to the royal court. But like, they don't have the royalties' hands tied or anything.
That's what I was just curious about. I was just wondering what their position was.
Also, most of the nobles don't have a literal dragon sitting on top of a horde in the middle of the streets of Mytros. Just,
the
putting
Horde
that
of
out there.
The Horde of Lecta?
Is it Lecta?
Yeah, it's Lecta. It's as silver as he is.
Yeah. Didn't remember that part.
Also, just so Chorus gets an idea about the situation regarding the king, should we give him like a rundown about like why he's a jerk?
I mean, probably.
I mean,
He thinks he knows better than his wife, the goddess of wisdom and the queen.
Still don't understand how those two got together.
Political maneuverings, I'm sure.
And that's what I'm just kind of curious about with the king. It's like he may be like a jerk and he may think like higher than himself and even higher than the goddess of wisdom. But to disappear? Not entirely sure that is needed. I feel like that would cause more issues. than
Again,
good.
we won't cause anything. I don't expect us to do anything of that matter.
Tabby is merely hoping that he might be a casualty of the turmoil of the times.
DM, before this whole shit went down, would Argonon have known him to have acted differently than he has since all this shit started?
He doesn't like people who seem more important than him, so he might be kind of irritated that like, oh, the chosen, yay, instead of, oh, the king, yay. He's always had that side of him, but back then there were no chosen, so you've never really seen him to this type of degree, so you can get why he's acting the way he is.
Yeah.
His wife is a god.
Also, did there ever seem to be anything between him and his wife before this?
What do you mean?
Like him just being an ass to Valis the way he was on the boat? Was that right field, or was that like par for the course?
You've heard from your wife that they had common disagreements like most married couples do, but it's never been anything concerning.
Okay, normal parenting sort of stuff, as far as he is concerned.
I do want to go back over one thing because I accidentally skipped it with Chorus before we start the second week. And we'll see where we are at for time after that. So, Chorus, let's say she's in the Temple of Five. You ask, Kyra where she is. She
If you if you want, you could just PM me this later.
Oh, okay. Okay. Would you rather handle it over PMs instead of out in the open?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
It don't mean nothing if I make myself look like I want people to know I'm doing it.
Gotcha. All right. Well, in that case, we'll go ahead and do the second week of downtime, and then we'll probably call it for the week.
If you can add them to the party sheet and then do the sale.
All right. Let's see here. So, were you selling the longevity or the
Both.
dragon stuff? Both.
I didn't realize how expensive they were until I looked at it like a couple hours ago.
So I'm going to bend the rules a little bit for you because of like your time constraint. Typically, you can only spend a week selling exactly one magic item. I'm going to let you pick what potion you want to sell. I'll let you sell them in bulk, even though it's really unrealistic. Somebody wants to drop that much drachma on some potion, but for necessity's sake, I'll bend it. So let me know which potion bulk you want to sell first for this week.
Well, then can we just retcon it and also sell the potion of longevity last week? Since I put them in at the beginning of the downtime?
Sure. So your initial first week, you're just selling the potion of longevity?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think one of the other people would be selling the short sword of life stealing, and the dragon flesh, just whatever we can get for it. 'Cause that's only 60 gold.
Everyone had already done them, unless they want to retcon what they did for that week. It's just going to be constrained to whether you want to sell potions or the sword.
Gotcha. Yeah, well, the sword's not worth as much.
Okay. So potion and longevity.
Yep.
All right, roll me an investigation check. Okay.
And I think Lycus would sell the potions of dragon strength as well for the next week,
Yes.
because he has the noble contacts.
All right, you managed to find a buyer for these. I need you to give me a. Okay, well, tell me how you pitch these potions.
This is the dragon strength, right?
This is for Tabitha selling the longevity potions.
Longevity, and that one basically like increases your length in life, right?
Yes.
But
Okay,
you've been carousing this week, so Tabitha has to make the check.
Okay.
Yeah, so for these potions, I would explain that they are magical potions that increase the length of life up to around 12 or so years on average for each potion drink.
You bring, let's say, you made some graphs or statistics to help prove your point, I assume?
Yes, of course.
Okay. You can give me a persuasion intelligence check then.
Yes, definitely would be attempting to sell to the elder portion of nobility.
Okay. 15. Let's see here. All right, Miss.
And I would not accept a sale less than 5,000 gold per.
I make a convincing argument, Miss Nicta. We've known you to be quite the alchemist throughout the tales sung about you. There's 2 of these. And you say that to get the full effect, you have to drink one entirely, yes?
That's correct, yes.
For the both of them, we are willing to give you 9,000 drachma.
Unfortunately, I could not accept that offer.
Oh yeah, DM can't math.
Because the cost is 5,000 to 50,000 per.
Yeah. In that case, because the person controlling me can't do math, let's change that amount to, I don't know, about, for the both of them, 12,000 drachma?
I could do that. After the sale is complete, I then give them the terms of what potentially has a possibility to happen after the sale and money is transferred hands.
Like a car salesman.
Wow.
It's like you put the keys in their hand. It's like, all right, you got the keys.
But it might explode.
Might explode. Yeah, also, I didn't test it fully, so you already got the keys, though. I'm out.
Mention door yeet.
No take back these.
You might have told us that in the sales pitch first.
You would not have been interested then.
We might have been more cautious. What do we see?
But it's a 1 in 10 chance of potentially having a harmful side effect.
Chance is still a chance, Miss Nicta.
But 13 years of your life back.
We're gonna get so assassinated next time we're in town.
Well, Tabby might.
They give you a very reconsidering, analyzing look as they take their potions and head off. Alright, we got that done. Alright, second week.
I'm really surprised no one's visited the whorehouse this week.
Ajax
would I go to a
isn't here
whorehouse?
this week.
Fair
Why would I
enough.
go to a whorehouse when I can find a what's it called? A noble lady.
Oh, I was going to say a random girl on the street.
I mean, that
Like
only
behind the
happened
building?
once.
It's enough to be creepy.
Alright, Tabitha, give me another investigation check.
Wouldn't like us do this one?
If you're going together, I'll let you do the investigation check and you can do the sales pitch.
Did you say it with advantage?
No, just regular investigation. Okay. You find another interested buyer. Alright, like it. How are you going to sell these potions? Tell me your method.
All right, let me just crack open this flask real quick and drink a little bit. All right, we're Gucci. All right, so sales pitch. Selling the longevity potion again, right?
Before he does this, I cast Enhance Ability Charisma on him.
These are the dragon strength potions.
Dragon strength. So these make you strong or they heal you?
They heal you by a shit ton and give you resistance to acid.
Gotcha. All right, time to go to the person. Are they just like a regular normal person?
They are. Let's see, build an NPC workshop here.
So you have a advantage on all charisma checks for an hour.
This happens to be a dwarven miner. He's not the wealthiest person you've ever seen, but he wouldn't have shown up if he didn't have funding.
How you doing, buddy? You ever have any trouble down on the job? What do you do for work, by the way? I'm just kind of assuming what you do for work.
Well, lad, essentially, I like to dig in the ground. We dig up minerals, deliver them to people, get all the copper, the tin, the bronze. And of course, all manner of nasty things live below, so it's not exactly the safest job in the world.
Yeah, I was about to say, because like I've been in the mines myself, and I nearly died in there. So on that note, and he's gonna like just kind of take out the potion and kind of show it off. I actually am trying to sell my partner's product right now, and this is a dragon potion. What was it? Sorry, again. What was it called again?
Potion of Dragon Strength.
Potion of Dragon Strength. And this will basically fully vitalize you and bring you back to full strength. Like if you can be like at death's door, and if you take a swig of this, you're perfectly fine. You can go break as many rocks as you want, or even deal with that thing that's trying to eat you with this potion. And you only need like, I'm always saying, yeah, you only need like one of these.
Now, there's some other potions of healing and superior healing that can get the job done. What makes yours so special?
Well, see, the thing has like an added benefit of giving you the ability to resist acid. It's very, very nice. So like all of a sudden, like some like acid is just coming down the wall. It's just like oozing this weird like greenish slime. You can just straight up not have to deal with it because you took that potion and you're perfectly fine. Or maybe the thing you're fighting breathes acid. And it could be fighting a dragon. I don't know what you do.
Well, the walls don't exactly bleed acid, and I've never seen a dragon before, so...
Well, you know, there's other things that, you know, ooze or do acid damage. Fuck, it could just be a wizard. You know, a spellcaster. Those people can do shit like that.
I tend to not pick on the magical types after the unfortunate incident, but alright, I see your point.
It's never a bad idea to prepare for the inevitable.
Read chat.
What?
I just use message if you read chat. Just tell him that it's made from the blood of dragons.
It's made from the blood of a dragon. That alone says it.
Oh, really? So... Ugh. So, I'd be drinking a mythical creature's blood.
I mean, think about it. All these potions come from some weird, obscure, magical thing. It's just part of the nature of the beast.
Yeah, you're right. Well, what price are you asking for it?
I'm gonna reply to the message. What's the price you're aiming for?
From what I understand, these are worth at least 5,000 gold per. Try and get as much as you can, but do not take less than that.
These go for about 5,000 per, if you can spring that.
retcon that to say 15.
15, sorry.
But we'd be willing to negotiate.
We can negotiate, but 15 is what I'm looking for.
15,000 drachma for them 3 point models.
Also, think about it. So you could also, like, I'm just a salesman, but from my understanding, hopefully, of the alchemy, like, I'm not sure if you can, like, reverse engineer stuff, but hey, like, I'm sure you can figure something out with this potion as well if you take it back to your boys and your lasses. Maybe, you know, see what happens from there.
Go ahead and make a persuasion cut.
You have advantage.
Nice. You can definitely tell that Lycus is a little drunk.
Lad, I really respect your dedication to the craft of pints. You've been dabbling in some of your own stock and supply there.
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, I can smell it on you. Don't be shy.
At this point, I saunter up and do my best impression of the most slutty girl that you can think of, and just start explaining exactly what I did when I created said potion.
Jesus Christ.
I am sitting on his leg and definitely massaging his beard.
What?
Okay, I may be drunk, but
Oh my god. Tabby, you get one charisma check, charisma based.
Roll for slut.
Roll for slut.
Using my inspiration. Because this deserves it.
I think sluttier.
even Lycus just seems sluttier.
I can't give myself. Wait. Yes, I could. Oh well, never mind. If I had casted an enhance ability at a higher level, I could have given myself a bonus, but whatever.
Look, I appreciate that you're the chosen one, but I've heard the songs. I know you prefer women, or you just want to say your things. All right, 15,000. All right, we're fine.
Hey.
You made him so uncomfortable, he caved in.
Job well done.
I kiss him on the cheek and whisper in his ear, "You could have had me," and as I walk away.
Look, Tavi, come on, we already got the sale. Look, I'm just gonna.
You didn't hear this. You did not hear this.
I heard some whisper shit. I don't know. I'm out. I did my job. I'm out. I'm just drinking as I leave.
You just sold one. We have two more to go.
Fuck. It's all right. Fine.
Wait.
Or he did 15,000 each.
Oh, I thought he was selling all three.
If he's buying all three, it's 15,000 each.
Huh.
Oh, so
did he just buy all three for 15,000 each?
That's a
Oof,
lot.
that's one hell of a lot there.
Yeah, because like 5,000 each, you're selling three, so I thought, okay, so that's 15,000.
I was going under the impression of selling each for 15,000.
Oh my god. He definitely would have insisted all three for 15,000 with those rolls.
I'm okay with it, but that's also... All right, yeah. I would have agreed to that and still said the same thing as I walked away.
Same thing with Lycus. He's just gonna say I did my job and I'm drinking on my way out. I'm going back to the bar.
I do want to know his reaction to me walking away.
Oh man, I have a
You
funny-
can't look back, man. You can't look
Oh, I am not looking back,
back.
but
You just keep
I do want to know.
Pretty much just mouth agape, one eyebrow raised. Like, did you really just fucking say that?
Have you ever heard a fantasy character yell out Jesus fucking Christ?
My Vulcan's beard. The fuck just happened?
You have a drunk satyr. And then you have a wizard who's floating to sell her products.
That whole situation was just Tabby's ass. Peachy.
Alright, Chorus, we're gonna do another fighting pit. I'll get you out of the way first.
Okay. Spicy Sanchez is coming back.
Alright. And are you distributing your fundings for the rest of the party, Tabby?
So the 12,000, yes. The 15,000 would go dedicated towards any single item, unless we basically the 15,000 would be dedicated towards what we want for Vulcan.
Okay.
I mean, you could have done 120,000. That'd been fine.
Oh my god, stop.
You stopped.
Oh, that con one. That always gets me.
Oh my god, I have money again.
Hey, nice.
She hugs Tabby and Lycus both at the same time. Just one arm, one arm.
I'm not poor.
Oh, this is great.
I get money very equal out.
I start shouting out of the runoff. I'm getting a new luchador mask.
Hey.
Something better than the potato sack.
Chorus, roll a d10 for me real quick.
I feel like he should still have the potato sack, but he just makes it more like, sophisticated.
What's he gonna do? Bedazzle it?
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
You beat the last round by 1 point. The boulder gets smacked down. Oh!
I start running around in a circle, throwing my arms up in the air.
Like you just don't care?
No, I just don't care.
Like it's his daily support. That's my friend in there.
Alright, you win 200 drachma.
Nice.
Alright, now I go mask shopping.
Yeah, I want to come. Let's go buy masks.
And if you need to dip out, go ahead.
Yeah, alright, thank you guys for the game.
Later.
Yep.
Yeah.
Aidi, what are you doing?
I got paid, so I'm going to continue learning Primordial.
Oh boy! Is this... How many, or what's your progress on it?
I'm 3 out of 6.
Right, let's get that intelligence check.
Oh, let me make sure my spectacles are on. I can enhance my ability for this, right?
Yes, you can.
All right, here we go. Thank God for enhanceability.
Okay, you make a week of progress and deduct 25 gold. And Argadon, what you doing?
Argadon is going to find someone to help him build just a small altar to Teleus that he can put inside of his house.
Okay. We'll do this for religious service. Give me an investigation check to find someone to help you out.
Fantastic. More things I got negatives on.
You're able to find a basic commoner who's willing to help you out.
Okay. And price?
He would be happy if you got 10 drachma out of it.
Well, I'm more talking about price of materials because probably going to be, gold, whatever.
We'll just say 25.
Sure. On top of the 10?
Yes.
Awesome. Darn it, but I have 6,776 drachma, and it just looks so even. Oh, darn. Alright, so he will do that as well as we'll go out hunting for something like, depending on how many days it takes, he will try to go out on a hunt.
Alright. So you're gonna light up, put pretty much your first offering up there as soon as it's done being built?
Yeah.
Well, make a religion or a persuasion check. However, if you're going to do religion, you may have advantage on it. Since you readily had a sacrifice ready. Okay. During your first official offering to it, you see the candles nearby flicker as a breeze drifts by. You feel that familiar feeling in the pit of your chest whenever your patron reached out to you. No contact is established, but you get the feeling that he's acknowledged what you did, and he will be keeping an eye out for you.
Awesome. Feels good.
All right, well, with that second week done, we are wrapped up. You guys have 1 week left till your item queue is clear out again. Everything except Chorus's weapon is ready to go.
Nice.
You want me to do an alchemy check to make the potion, or no?
No, since you already did your downtime activities for the week.
Okay.
We will stop there for the night and pick up next time.
Nice.
Good stuff.
Where
Gabby's story!
heading out towards the Garden of Helios.
Yep.
What are we gonna find there, Tabby?
Something about my mother, most likely.
Your clue, Taptha, was that something that was essential to the Dragonlords' success lies on the island Helios. You don't think it's related to family, but it's something that was extremely crucial to the Dragonlords of old.
The fortress. That's my guess.
Maybe.
They did used to have a fortress.
And it was a magical item that was thrown on the ground to make a fortress.